Calvin Watkins here with Joe Hoyt here at AT&T Stadium. Happy Thanksgiving, everyone.
Wait, hold on. Before we go, you're wearing shoes without heels. So now we're finally the same height again.
I'm still taller than you.
No, this is heel. Heelgate consistently happened again, the second week in a row. It's all right. We're the same height. Let's go. 31-28. Cowboys on Thanksgiving. What do you think?
Anyhow, Dak Prescott and these guys have won 3 in a row for the first time since the 2023 season. Hey, are the Cowboys going to make the playoffs?
They got to win out, I think, to be honest.
Yes.
They showed the playoff picture, a couple times today. I was looking at it, and when you start thinking about it this way, that they're going to have at least one of 3 teams pretty much lose 3 games.
Yeah, that's a lot.
Of those teams, and you kind of look at those schedules, that's going to be a lot, standing up here. But I think that's what makes this so hard for the Cowboys. This was such a big monumental moment in terms of 3 wins in a row, first time since 2023. After the bye, after the trade deadline, they've been a different team. But there is the element of, hey, is it too little too late? I think it might be. So I guess what I'm saying, Cowboy fans, is enjoy it now while you have it. I mean, this team is good. It's a bummer for you guys that it happened when it did.
I'm not going to spoil this for anybody because we would talk about how the more they win, the more it messes up your first-round pick for next year. But anyway, CeeDee Lamb bounced back after a 3-drop game the previous week against the Eagles. George Pickens was George Pickens again. I tell you, this 1-2 combination is outstanding.
It's so outstanding that one of the things I'm writing tomorrow is don't fear being the Cincinnati Bengals, because that's when the example in terms of, hey, if you're going to pay 2 receivers elite money, you think of Jamar Chase, you think of T. Higgins, you think of how that's kind of worked out for the Bengals. I'm going to tell you, don't fear that, because these 2 are good, exceptionally good. They change offense. I mean, George Pickens tonight, again, just every game he has one play where I'm just like, what?
He jumped over a guy.
He jumped over a dude. He nearly got into the end zone that way. He felt the presence from one side, flipped the other way. And CeeDee Lamb is just so consistent in terms of bouncing back. One thing, Dak Prescott, he started laughing tonight when they asked him about CeeDee Lamb because he's like, hey, guys, I told you so. He told us that, hey, go look at the history. When CeeDee Lamb has bad games, he follows them up with good games. He did that again tonight.
The quarterback, Dak Prescott, threw for 300 yards on this game. First series of the game, Dak Prescott throws an interception. And you talk about guys bouncing back. Dak Prescott bounced back after that interception. And you know what? CeeDee Lamb bailed out Dak Prescott in the second possession by getting a PBU.
I know.
On a tough throw. But still, Dak Prescott was fantastic today, especially on a touchdown pass to Javonte Williams. He had a little flip. Got in the end zone.
Yeah, no, I think Dak also kind of adjusted. I think the whole Cowboys offense adjusted. I thought Steve Spagnuolo was confusing him at first.
Yeah, he was.
Dak Prescott, you could talk about this too. That's a guy that has had incredible pre-snap recognition. First interception, he doesn't see the blitzer. Completely comes unblocked. Boom, interception that way. So I think I give a lot of credit to Dak Prescott. And I give a lot of credit to the defense once again.
Yeah, we've talked about how the defense has been the key to this 3-game winning streak. Now, me and you've had these discussions about should they make a trade or not to improve the defense, and will it be too late? I think it's too late, but I think for the 2026 season, we're seeing some positive results here because Quentin Williams had another good game. Demarion Overshawn, he has been fantastic as he came back from the knee. And there was some controversy, I think, with starters at corner. Did we ever find out what the hell was going on with Ron Bland today?
No, we didn't find out in the locker room. Did you find out? I didn't find out. Yeah, that's something we'll definitely ask Schottenheimer tomorrow. Ron Bland didn't start this game, and that's not something that's normal. That's probably not a play style thing because Ron Bland is their highest paid active corner and in general. But, Trayvon Diggs also is in that fold too. Instead, you had Trikwest Bridges, Reddy Stewart, and Savone Revel. And, I think one thing that can't get lost in this, Savone Revel and DeMarvion Overshown, 2 guys that they said, hey, we got to take it easy with them. We're going to ease them in. They did that. They played the whole game, pretty much. They both started. Savone Revel made his first start, and they played well. So,
Revel did come out because he had to get his knee brace.
That's all that was. Yeah,
again.
Found that out after the game. That's all that was just a knee brace fix. Nothing to worry there. So, honestly, in terms of this defense, I think you brought up a great point. There's a lot to be optimistic about heading into next season.
Oh, yeah. Right now, the toughest part for this team is you got to win out. You can afford maybe one loss, but next Thursday they got to go to Detroit, and I don't know if that's a winnable game based on how they're playing.
Let's end this with some positivity. What do you say? Are you good with that?
Yeah.
Okay. So we started off saying, hey, maybe it's too late, a little doom and gloom.
Doom and gloom.
In terms of the positivity, they're going to be favored in a lot of games moving forward. Are they favored in Detroit? Probably not.
No, that might be a 3-point dog.
But a 3-point game, which is kind of even. Minnesota, they'll be favored. Washington, they'll be favored. New York, they'll be favored.
They play the Chargers.
Chargers
right?
at home, they're probably going to be favored.
Yeah.
So realistically, winning out is actually not that crazy of a concept.
It might be too late, but it's still a positive thing.
Yeah.
Yep.
But I'll say this one more thing too positively. This offense has been consistently good. And they just needed their defense to not be consistently the worst in the NFL.
Yeah, that's good. I was going to say something about Post Malone, but I gave him a fist bump, which is unprofessional. But
You fist bump Post Malone?
Yeah, because the media elevator, we're waiting to go back upstairs to write our stories, and the media elevator was locked. And all these people come out, and here comes Post Malone. He walks out. He goes, "Hey!"
Wait, how does he walk?
"Hey!"
Okay.
And I had my fist out. He says, "Hey, appreciate it." I said, so it was a good moment.
Yeah. Shout out to Grapevine High School.
For Joe Hoyt, I'm Calvin Watkins for the Dallas Morning News. See you next time.